All right, Jules, you wrote about this. We all commented on it. I'm a big Romelu Lukaku fan.
Yeah,
I just like
too.
him as a person, right? And he'd had that nightmare World Cup. He came back stronger. He accepted his role coming off the bench, in the big games, that kind of passing of the baton from Dzeko to him. He had the chance at, I don't want to use the word redemption, but yeah, he had a chance of making history there.
Yeah, completely.
In terms of the chances he missed, and I think we can reveal this, you, me, and former City and Arsenal star Gael Clichy were in a car together. And it was interesting to hear Gael talk about, from a defender's perspective as well, what happened with Lukaku. Now, of the three misses, the worst one by far was the header, right?
I mean, yeah, the header in the 6-yard box, really, the ball from Guzens. I really struggle. I think maybe he thinks it's such an easy chance for someone of his level and on his quality. It's such an easy chance that maybe...
He's like, just make contact, don't place it.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he took for granted that just a header and then the ball was in, because you could see Ederson having to come across. He can see the ball, so it's not like even if there's a few defenders and he sees the ball late, so he sees it coming. He's got time to just see it through. So maybe that's the only. And rewatching the game yesterday and rewatching the chance, I thought, okay, maybe he just thought this is it. It's just a tap in, and Ederson can't get to it. Nobody can get to it. I'm here. The goal is so close. I can't miss. I really struggle because it's almost harder to miss. The XG on target for that is 0.7, 0.69 to be exactly precise. So 7 times out of 10, a player, and you would think of that quality, especially in that position, score. It's harder to miss than to score.
Well, especially with the goalkeeper being where he was
true.
as well.
And not even on his toes, really. That's the one. The one before, he takes it on his right foot. It goes between Diaz's leg. He's on the keeper. There was maybe another option, not to shoot, but another option, maybe play Lautaro. Okay. The third one, I think the frustration from the header miss. He doesn't even look. All in his head is like, I'm going to shoot. He's on his best left foot as well. And it's, again, not the right decision. But I felt for him. You know what? I felt for him. At the end, I watched him. He was stood there. Nobody really coming to congratulate, to like hug him or console him or anything. De Bruyne walked all the way across as the City players were celebrating to come and give him a big hug. For me, this is something that he might struggle. I know he come through adversity a lot and everything, and he's a strong character guy, but this will haunt him for a long, long time.
Yeah, I mean, there's a part of me that says, having come through the World Cup and then performed well after, having such a disastrous World Cup. But then for this to happen twice in 6 months, I think is difficult to handle. And I wonder too, we know a lot of footballers are superstitious. I don't know if he is too, because there was the other time when, Di Marco hits the crossbar, the ball comes back out to him, and Di Marco heads it again. Now, we can say that wasn't as clear-cut a chance for Di Marco, but ultimately it hits Lukaku's big body because he's in the way. And Gael said, and he's played the game at a pretty high level, that you're not going to blame him for being in the way of the shot because you know it's coming, but equally, he shouldn't be there. Like, once the header comes, well, the first header, when it hits the crossbar, he should get out of the way and turn and be aware to get the rebound. Yeah. And I'm wondering if that's also gonna stick with him too, because to me those were two big chances. And in some ways,
but when he came on, though, that's the thing, because I thought it's not all bad. I mean, he missed, and there was that Di Marco, but I thought he was good because he was a physical presence. He really bothered Akanji and Diaz. So he made an impact. It's just that he should have almost like finished off that impact by scoring that goal that would have taken the game to extra time.
Yeah, and I think in some ways it helped overshadow Lautaro, who I thought worked hard but had a poor game. Yeah. Because his chance as well, when he's at a tight angle after Akanji's mistake. Yeah. Brozovic is wide open in the middle. You can roll it across to him. Yeah. I don't have a problem with him taking it.
No, me neither.
But you have to score from there if you're going to do that. Yeah. And again, credit Ederson. I'm on the record saying he
really
didn't have the greatest of seasons. It might be, and it's always difficult to him. You don't face a lot of shots, but he came up really, really big in the second half.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.